Our friend Andrea is here from the Rockford Area Convention and Visitors Bureau. Go rockford.com. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Great. Isn't this weather spectacular?
Oh, my goodness. How could you not be in a good mood today?
The thing about it, though, it's tricking us into thinking that, well, okay, we're at spring now. It's going to get nothing but...
I know.
There's going to be a speed bump thrown in there at some point.
I know. I'm not one of those people that looks at the weather a whole lot, just because, especially around this time of year, because I know it changes so much.
Right.
And I just don't want to see that snowfall in the forecast. But I did peek last night. I know we're having a little sunshine all weekend.
Right.
So enjoy it while you can.
No chance of precipitation.
Right. At least until next week. But we won't worry about that right now. We're going to enjoy the sun.
And if you want to make sure it snows, put your shovel and your snowblower away. And about that time, about when you got it securely placed wherever you want, over behind this one thing, that's when we'll get hit with something.
We'll get a little something. But you know what? We're out of the woods now. Let's face it.
Absolutely. The worst of winter is definitely behind us.
Exactly. So anyway.
Famous last words right there.
Yeah.
All right. We're looking for fun this weekend. You always have a whole bunch of it with you.
And we do have a lot of fun happening this weekend. And there's a variety of different things to do. So get ready let's start off with the Rockford Boat Vacation and Fishing Show.
46 annual.
46 already. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. So the Mercy Health Indoor Sports Center is putting this on. I do hear that if you do attend tonight and you purchase the ticket, it does allow you to get in for free Saturday and Sunday. So if you're really into, maybe you're interested in buying a boat, a pontoon, something like that, you want to just hear from the professional guides there, want to hear more about lodging around the area, want any tips and tricks going on about fishing, then you're going to want to go to this event. It's really fun for the kids, too. So if you can make it again, tonight would be probably the best night to go so you can get in Saturday and Sunday.
And it's amazing the amount of things that they'll tell you about, as you mentioned, lodging and places to go, campgrounds and different spots around this area that maybe you didn't know about. But there are some really cool things being done.
There really are. And there will be seminars to that point. They will have seminars there. They're going to be able, if you have your fishing tackle, you want to know if you're missing anything.
Right.
What you need to get and what you need to get for the whole year. There's winter fishing, of course, ice fishing, and there's also, coming up in the spring, summer, we're going to have a lot of our lakes and ponds open. So you're going to want to go and get the best tips from the guides that know.
Absolutely. And, the boat show is like the new car show.
It is.
I mean, if you're a boat person, this is where they're bringing out all the new ones with all the latest technology and cool stuff on them, too.
And you can get on the boats. You can tour them. They're going to give you, a chance to take a look at every nook and cranny of each one that they have there. So 3 to 8 tonight, Saturday 10 to 6, so all day, and then Sunday 11 to 5.
Nice.
Yeah, so that is happening. This next event is really, really interesting. I've always wanted to do this. It's the Victorian Murder Mystery event happening at Tinker Swiss Cottage Museum and Gardens.
Oh, what a perfect spot for it, too.
I know. Have you ever done anything like that?
Yeah, I've done the murder mystery things. We did one at the Graham Genestra House many years ago, which was a great spot for
Another great spot,
Yeah,
right?
Those are really a lot of fun.
I've always wanted to do this. So if you can make this out Saturday, get your friends 6 to 8. You're going to be in the interactive murder mystery, of course, performance, and to find out who the killer is among you. Interesting. They're going to be having light refreshments, so tickets are about $20 to $25, depending on if you're a member or not. And tinkercottage.com will have more details about that event.
Yeah,
So.
Everything they do there is fun.
But you know what's interesting is the Tinker Swiss Cottage is said to be haunted anyways.
Yes.
So what a great spot to be able to do something like this if you're into that.
By the way, if that's the first you're hearing of that, if you go to YouTube, I think it's Paranormal Experience, one of the shows that visited Tinker and did their readings and all that, and they say there's stuff there.
Oh, I know. They do. So there's some proof on YouTube.
Talk to our friend Steve Literal over there. He'll tell you, too.
He's wonderful. He's a wealth of knowledge about the museum.
And a fantastic guy, too.
He is. So that is happening on Saturday. On Sunday, this is a big event. The wonderful Fred Van Vliet will be coming into town. He is the Toronto Raptors rookie, but also a former Rockford native, of course.
Oh, yeah, a lot to be proud of with him.
Definitely. So this is the AllStar Party, and we, the RACVB, are partnering with Fred to host this event. It's a fundraising event in hopes to raise funds to be able to bring sports tournaments and events other throughout the into the Rockford region throughout the whole rest of the year, and then so. So if you can make it out, it's at District Bar and Grill. It's on Sunday. It's at 5 p.m. We are going to be having a live music. We're going to be having a buffet. There's, of course, you can meet Fred. The NBA All-Star game will be on, and there will be a silent auction.
Oh, this sounds like a killer good time.
So, a lot going on for Sunday evening. If you can make it, we would love to have you out. So, yeah.
Oh, that sounds really cool.
That is very fun. Also coming up, a couple other events. Black History Month celebration at Veterans Memorial Hall from February 18th until February 19th. There will be honoring the African American veterans from World War II and beyond. So if you can attend that event, that is wonderful to be able to go and experience and honor our veterans. And then the Graduate. The Graduate is an adaptation of the classic novel and film from Benjamin Braddock, and that will be playing at Playhouse Theater from now until March 5th.
Oh, really cool.
Lots going on.
There is a lot going on. That's a ton of stuff. Now, you dropped off, sent an email not long ago talking about the synchronized skating championships.
I'm so glad you mentioned that. That's actually happening.
This is cool.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is actually happening next weekend. So at the BMO Harris Bank Center all weekend long. So if you can make it, this is something that the public can attend. And I highly encourage you to attend this because what an amazing performance. If you see these, I think they can have up to 20 skaters on the same team.
Oh, wow.
And they're all synchronized, of course. And it's just breathtaking.
Yeah,
it really is.
That sort of athleticism and synchronized at the same time is pretty darn amazing.
It is. So I believe there are 96 teams coming, and this is the first year that they will be in Rockford. And coming from all over the country. So all the way from the West Coast, the East Coast, and beyond. Of course, we will have folks from Illinois and Wisconsin representing as well. Great opportunity to check out something different, get the kids to see something interesting and unique there at the BMO Harris Bank Center. And also this weekend, the IHSA Girls Bowling Tournament is happening at Cherry Bowl. And we have the IKWF Wrestling coming up March 9th weekend. So
outstanding.
Yeah, we have a lot going on.
You really do. As far as the synchronized thing, back to that, now think about it. You put in here, and I thought this was really interesting, the economic impact to the area. Yes. $630,000 is the estimate on economic impact.
And that's just one tournament.
Right. That's just for the synchronized skating championships.
Yes, I'm glad you brought that up. It's really important to realize that these tournaments are fun, of course, but they are also driving dollars that are coming back into our region, especially from visitors coming in and they're supporting our region, whether it be if they go to local eateries, local businesses, shops, you name it, they're visiting our sites and attractions because when they're here, they want things to do. And it's not just about doing something, it's about seeing what that community has to offer that's different from where you can go anywhere else.
Right.
So, a great way to support these visitors and show them what we have to offer.
Yeah, be extra nice. Welcome people to town. Encourage them to spend their hard-earned dollars right here. Well, we appreciate that kind of effort. And, when you look at $630,000 of economic impact, as you mentioned, one event, you look at the whole menu of events that happen over the course of the year.
Right.
It's something we want to keep going and make sure that the people who come here are very, very happy with what happens here because they bring their money back with them, too.
Exactly. When they're supporting us that way, we want to be able to roll out the red carpet for them and show them how we can, offer great hospitality and accommodations.
Well, I've said this before. You guys at the Convention and Visitors Bureau work very, very hard, and the evidence of your hard work shows all the time.
Thank you so much.
These great events, keeping people updated on what it means to the community and what's happening next. Kudos to John, to you, to everybody down there for the great job you do.
Well, thanks. And you know what it does, of course, take partnerships and the community to make something like that happen. So we have to thank everyone that, we're involved with on a daily basis who make this possible. So
absolutely.
So thank you very much.
All right. That cover everything?
Yeah, we did for the weekend.
And then some. You have a great weekend.
You too. Thank you.